this because I noticed a lot of new bugs in Pennsylvania lately, so I thought I'd make a quick news stream about it. We'll see how this goes. First up, Joro spiders found in Bucks County, marking first reported sighting of the invasive species in PA. You can see there it's probably about the size, maybe a little bit bigger than a wolf spider. Nice and big and yellow and scary. Really sort of ugly looking. Got that bright warning poison color. But I was reading through this article. What are Joro spiders? They are orb weaver spiders. So what they do is they basically just spin webs in gardens, catch bug in web, mind their own business, eat bugs. Pretty chill. Webs that adult females spin can be 10 feet wide. So, it sounds big on paper, but compared to other orb weavers I've seen, that's not super a lot bigger than what I've seen them to have. Unlike in the case of the spotted lanternfly, don't expect the same stomp-on-sight orders for Joro spiders. Has not been any documented economic impact caused by the Joro spider. Oh, good to know. Should we be scared? Arachnophobia aside, this one has more than usual arachnophobia because of that bright color. Not necessarily a medical reason to fear Joro spiders. They are reluctant biters, according to Penn State, and have small fangs that would have difficulty piercing the skin of a human or pet. They do have venom, but their venom is too weak. It's basically just a normal bug bite, normal weak spider bite. Yeah, so from what I'm reading here, these Joro spiders seem like they are friends. They seem like pretty cool dudes. They look really freaky, and apparently, from what I've read when I skimmed this article earlier, they're having faster than normal spread. First, let's see, they're expected to spread about 10 miles per year, according to a 2022 study, but they reached Pennsylvania in 2 years instead of 35 years, so they're currently... We have a sighting in Bucks County. I'm a couple counties over from Bucks. I'm in Berks. But we'll see how fast they get to my area. I'll be sure to let you know when I sight one. If you do happen to see a Joro spider, you could log the sighting through Joro Watch. I haven't checked out that yet. Or the iNaturalist app, which I do have. I use Seek. So that's pretty fun, which allows scientists and others to share their observations from the natural world. Nice. Thank you, Philly Voice, for this Joro Watch report on Joro spiders. Next up is the spotted lanternfly. This one's old news. I remember what year these guys came here because I remember what I was doing that summer. It was summer of 2018 when they first came over, and at the time you just couldn't take a step without stepping on one, basically. And they're sort of derpy, sort of dumb, and apparently there's... I forget what kind of tree it is that they like to eat. And because they like to eat this particular tree, they were deemed dangerous, kind of invasive, and there was a stomp-on-sight order for them, and still to this day, lots of different places have, like, nets or some kind of device or trap that they put around trees to try and catch these guys. After a year or two, I think it was more so local predators than human effort. I think local predators learned that these guys are easy to catch, sort of dumb, and they're good to eat, so the predators have thinned out their population a lot, and now it's maybe one or two a year that I see, as opposed to dozens or hundreds a day that I used to see in 2018. So this invasive species has, what's the word, assimilated into the ecosystem. We've learned to live with them for the most part. So that's fun. Japanese camel cricket. Yeah, I've personally seen two of these guys this year. They're sort of big, sort of ugly. Again, about the size of a wolf spider. Real ugly, actually. And both of the sightings this year I had of them were in a bathroom, actually. And I had not seen them before in my life. So when I saw the first one, I was like, yo, what are you? Hello. Yeah, I did actually log this sighting on the iNaturalist app. Oh yeah, that's an iNaturalist link right there. How about that? Japanese camel cricket. And they look sort of weird. At first glance, they might look like a spider, but they have that hump back there, and they have that, well, you can see the color that they have. And the one I saw was bigger than that. The one I saw was more like this size in relative to a human hand. And from what I could look up about these guys, they're nocturnal, they are omnivores, they occasionally hunt other bugs. They have sort of bad eyesight, but other than that, they don't necessarily pose a nuisance or a danger to humans other than looking ugly and leaving poop around. They like damp areas. They come inside for winter because they don't like the cold. And their reflex, actually, their fight-or-flight reflex, is to jump towards their predator to try and startle their predator. So if you try to like touch it or move it, it'll probably jump towards you to try and scare you away. That's okay, we are back after a brief interruption. Yeah, their reflex is to jump towards their predator to scare us, freak us out. But from what I've read, they actually seem kind of harmless. I actually did try to stomp on the first one I saw and kill it. I sort of felt like Wile E. Coyote fighting with the Roadrunner there. Just the jump reflex was faster than human speed. But I did actually get it. What I did was I threw a shoe at it. It was faster than my foot, but not faster than I could throw something. So when I threw something at it, I was able to squash it. And then, last up, obligatory, mosquitoes. Don't leave standing water outside. We all know mosquitoes. I have an O-positive blood type, so mosquitoes actually love me. I get bitten up a lot. You can see I'm on the Pennsylvania Environmental Protection Department website. They have this handy-dandy map for West Nile virus activity. Jamestown Canyon virus. I don't know what that is, but I know there's also a number of other diseases that mosquitoes carry. I left a link to this website in the description of the stream, so just be aware of how they breed, to dump out water if you see the little mosquito larvae swimming around, flopping around in the water. Don't leave standing water outside. That includes tires that might be discarded. That includes cups, anything really. Yeah. West Nile virus, and there's other mosquito-borne. Let's see what other diseases there are. Eastern equine, Jamestown Canyon virus, Zika virus, of course. Yeah, be aware of mosquitoes and don't leave water outside. So yeah, that's about all I got. Just wanted to talk about some bugs, new bugs I've seen, and other invasive bugs we've been dealing with for a while. And that's about it.